The future Captain America himself, Anthony Mackie, talks about the work conditions for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And of course, let's talk about out of context. How can I just use something he said and frame it in such a way that paints everybody as terrible human beings? Ah, got it. There we go. But okay, no, seriously, you guys know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna bring up a previous video where Anthony Mackie threw Marvel Studios under the bus. People were worried, is he gonna get fired? No, because he openly talked about the problems that happen on set with the, amount of colored people that aren't there unless it's related to Black Panther and all that, and everybody in Marvel Studios agreed with him. So recently, as part of Entertainment Tonight, he had a little bit to say in regards to the work conditions for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, you've probably seen the headlines and what he's saying, but you probably didn't know that this was in the context of them shooting in the middle of a worldwide pandemic and having to go out of their way to be literally bubbled off and shoot completely differently. So here is what he said, and I quote, "Everybody's very afraid of each other. The food is bad because they have to pack it somewhere else and bring it to us in Ziploc bags. Yeah, it's awful. You literally live in quarantine. It's not like the NBA bubble where they had a barbershop and friends to hang out with." So in case you guys don't know the NBA thing, essentially they gave them their own private resorts and were like, hey, invite all your friends and whatever, and if you all pass the tests, you can just hang out here while we play NBA. There you go, you're all set. You're good. You're good to go. Movie and TV productions? Not so much. Because you see, when they were in Prague, for example, or anywhere for shooting, now you have skeleton crews, only the mandatory people. You don't need extras, you don't need anything. Like he says, when you're gonna get food, it's brought to you in a Ziploc bag that's been handled by one person. This one person has to pass a screening, and that's your, go-to person. You're not gonna be talking to a dozen different people that get everything done for you. Productions, everything has changed. Everything has changed. So him talking about the fact that the conditions are not exactly favorable and are awful, it's true because everything has changed. Again, they're not able to do things like they used to. You're not able to meet with the entire cast and crew and have a good time, maybe tell some jokes or something, or go out on a night on the town between shoots when you have a day off. That's not happening anymore. You're just sitting still in wherever they tell you to sit still. You're coming out doing your scene and then you're leaving because they want you protected. And again, yes, the work conditions are awful because now they have to monitor the air that's coming in and out of your personal tent. We've seen the set photos of Marvel, sets getting ready for Spider-Man, for example, where it's these white bubbles almost, and you kind of just sit in it and you wait your turn. Sort of imagine in the Thor movie when he went to pick up the hammer and everything's quarantined off. It's essentially like that. That's what sets are starting to look like now. So yeah, it's a pretty awful work condition everywhere you go. At this point, we just gotta play Anthony Mackie Twister. Whatever he says, how much can we twist this out of context to frame it in terrible work conditions, even though they're looking for our safety?